Hi, my name is Karina Kline-Gabel, and I'm with the Department of Foreign Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. I'm also a faculty associate for Innovation Services. I'd like to speak with you today about a very important element for your online course design: how to create your online presence in your online course. Like many of you, I was concerned about how I can teach an online course and still have a connection with the students, like I do in a face-to-face classroom. Students have consistently commented in evaluations for online courses that the instructor's presence is crucial to their success in their online experience. Throughout this presentation, I will share some different methods that I use that were able to help me include personality, personal style, and presence into all of my online courses. So, what is online presence? It's simply the time a student is aware of the instructor's presence during their online experience. This can be achieved through voice, video, text, synchronous meetings, and assessment feedback. It will take some preparation, but the outcome is worth it, and you should be able to use your materials over again for future courses. We can accomplish this by using innovative teaching tools such as Canvas video messaging for announcements or instructions, voice or video memos in SpeedGrader for assessments or assignments, and video lectures. Video lectures are an important part of your instruction. Since you won't have the class in front of you asking questions and engaging in your lecture, you'll need to be aware of best practices for making your videos. Firstly, a video should be chunked into 10-minute segments with a practice quiz following to make sure students are paying close attention. Since your student can see you, throw in a joke or a fun fact about yourself so they feel like they are getting to know you. I found that some of my students picked up quickly on the fact that I had 2 dogs, when one of my evaluation comments was that they liked seeing my dogs in the background of my lectures, although I hadn't intentionally placed them there. There are 2 ways to create a video. The first way is on your own with software like Camtasia. With Camtasia or iMovie, you can create videos from home and quickly add them to your Canvas course. Here, you can see one of my video-narrated slideshow lectures that allows students to see me as well as the material for the lecture. In this case, we're watching 2 YouTube videos and students can see my reactions to the YouTube clips because we're watching together. Or another option is just to use your voice to narrate your slideshows. But remember, students see you in classes, so I highly advise you to consider putting yourself in those lecture videos as much as possible. Don't worry, you'll find pod training tutorials for this type of software if you're interested in using Camtasia. It may be my most important tool for designing online courses. Another option is to professionally record your videos in the Innovation Services Studio. By standing in front of a green screen, any of your slides can be backdrops for your narration lecture. By selecting your slides and writing some text for a teleprompter, you can record your video in less than 30 minutes, and they will look sharper than anything we can do on our own. I keep all of my videos on YouTube as unlisted, so they can only be seen when they're embedded in my Canvas course. Having a combination of do-it-yourself and professional videos is a great way to present your online lectures for your online courses. Another way to create a virtual presence is to grade activities on Canvas using the microphone or video icon to leave your feedback. This can be a great way to ease any tension if the feedback happens to be negative. Instead of the red ink, the students get to hear you talk to them about how they can improve, instead of just seeing text or numbers on a rubric. One of the greatest features of an online course can be the technology that you use for instruction or assignments. This is a great way to get creative. Of course, you'll want to become proficient with these, but you'll find that the students will appreciate learning new tools that they can use for future presentations, and they can use them throughout their college and professional careers. And finally, by using a synchronous platform like Google Hangout or Blackboard Collaborate for your designated virtual office hours, students can join you live to get extra help or review instructions. I typically hold these office hours from 5:30 to 7 one night during the week, so all of my students can join within that time range if they choose to do so. This saves me having to respond to many emails throughout the week. I hope these best practices will inspire you as you design your online course. You'll find that teaching an online course just might help you to connect more individually with all of your students than you ever imagined.